Hey, everybody. In this episode, I want to talk about a good friend who passed away several weeks ago named Angie Atkinson. Angie was another YouTuber, but a lot more successful than me and having done this for a much longer time. Through her channel content and her business, she helped out many people who were suffering from toxic interpersonal relationships. Angie was a unique friend for me because I don't meet too many people who have a good understanding of my work ethic and my drive to start a business and become financially independent. And it was really nice to talk to somebody who achieved that certain level of success and was very supportive and understanding of what my goals are. So that was a nice way to connect with somebody, is to just have conversations about that sort of thing. It is very difficult to lose somebody in your life this abruptly and unexpectedly, and somebody who's seems too young to have that sort of an issue where they would just abruptly pass away, and it's kind of shocking. For me, I've lost both of my parents, and that experience was quite different because I had plenty of time to say goodbye to them. Both of my parents died of cancer. But when you lose a friend very suddenly, it's a bit different because you didn't get that opportunity to say goodbye. I last spoke with Angie on the phone a few days before she passed away and even had some text message exchanges pretty close to the time that she just got sick and apparently died. When you're talking to somebody and having a conversation with them, and that person's really animated and vibrant and they have lots to say, they seem healthy, and then a few days later, not barely a few days later, you find out that that person suddenly got sick and died. It's kind of unreal. I keep thinking about the last interaction that I had with Angie, which was Thanksgiving evening, and it was just a little text message, like a happy Thanksgiving kind of text message. And she sent me a selfie, and I didn't want to sound like too like starstruck or anything in my response. So I just wish I responded with something a little bit more enthusiastic than great picture. That just is something that kind of annoys me as a last thing to say to somebody. I really wish that I sent back a picture of the turkey that I made or something like that, but I'm not going to have that chance anymore. You never know whether the interaction that you have with somebody might be the last time that you ever talk to them, because it could just happen. So if there's anything that you need to say to somebody or any baggage that you feel needs to be cleared up, get taken care of now while there's still time. Like I say, with my parents, there were a lot of things that need to be resolved, but fortunately, I had the time to resolve those things with my parents. But if I didn't, then it would be something that you have to think about the rest of your life. I think another benefit that I got from my interactions with talking to Angie Atkinson was just being around somebody that unique and that motivated and that driven and that creative. When you surround yourself with people like that, their wisdom kind of rubs off on you a little bit. You know, you sort of pick up the qualities a little bit of the people around you. So, like my Uncle Frank used to say, hang around people who are smarter than you. There should always be somebody smarter than you in the room, and that's a good thing because you could learn a lot from that person. And the interactions don't always have to be one way, too. There's a lot that you could probably offer that person, too, and it could be a mutual exchange. But I think an important lesson from this, and also the type of content that Angie would make, is don't hang around toxic people. Don't hang around people that are going to drag you down and be a negative influence on your life. Try to surround yourself with positive people who have much better things to bring, and it'll improve you too as a person. In the description for this video, I have a link to Angie's channel so you could check out her content, and it's all really good stuff, and I encourage you to watch her videos. And that's one of the interesting things about the time that we live in, is that now through the digital age, a person could make a really big impact on the world that lasts by creating content like that. And Angie could hopefully continue to help many more people through her old videos. So check it out. So that's about all I have to say in this video. It's quite tragic for the many people that Angie knew and the followers of her YouTube channel. And it's just sad.
As always, thank you so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me.